Archangel Michael says the air crackled with an energy that could only be described as divine, vibrating with a frequency so high, it felt like time itself had stopped. Archangel Michael stood before you, his immense presence filling the space around you, a being of light whose power and wisdom were beyond earthly comprehension. The time has come for you to step beyond what you know, he declared, his voice resonating with an authority that sent waves of clarity through your mind. You had been chosen for something extraordinary, something few could ever hope to understand, and only a handful would witness. As the moment unfolded, you felt a pull deep within, like an invisible thread tugging at your very soul. Archangel Michael motioned for you to follow, and without hesitation, you took the first step, feeling a sudden shift in the atmosphere. It was as if the world you had once known was slipping away, and you were being transported to a new realm, one not bound by time or space. The landscape around you began to blur, and before you knew it, you were standing in a place of immense beauty and tranquility, a secret location known to only the most enlightened. This place holds the truth of your existence, Michael continued, his voice now calm and steady, but carrying a weight of deep significance. Only those who are ready can enter, and you, my dear soul, are prepared. The surroundings were surreal, colors that defied description, sounds that soothed the mind, and a sense of peace that filled you from the inside out. It was unlike anything you had ever experienced, a space untouched by the chaos and noise of the physical world. Like this video to get all the blessings. With each step, you felt a deeper connection to something greater, a sense of purpose stirring within you. You were not alone in this sacred space. Around you, there were other figures, beings of light and energy, some familiar, others foreign. They did not speak, yet their presence was comforting, as if they were watching over you, guiding you. Michael gestured to the center of the space, where a large crystal stood, glowing with a soft, ethereal light. It was a beacon of divine wisdom, and as you approached it, you felt a surge of knowledge rushing through you, unlocking parts of your mind that had long been dormant. In this moment, you understood that this place was not just a location, but a threshold. It was a place where the truths of the universe converged, where knowledge was imparted to those who had the courage to receive it. As you stood before the crystal, the energy it emanated began to resonate with your own frequency, aligning you with a higher purpose. The messages that were being sent to you were beyond words, yet you understood them completely. This was your moment of awakening. Archangel Michael, ever watchful, spoke again. What you experience here is meant for you alone. The knowledge you receive will guide you in the days to come, shaping your path in ways you cannot yet comprehend. You nodded, not needing words to understand the weight of his statement. The air around you grew thick with power, and for a brief moment, it felt as if the very fabric of reality itself was shifting, recalibrating in response to the energy that you were now receiving. The knowledge was not merely intellectual, it was a profound, soul-deep understanding of the universe's grand design. You began to see the interconnectedness of all things, the ebb and flow of energy, the dance between light and shadow, the delicate balance that sustains life in all its forms. this knowledge was not something you could hold on to with your mind alone. It was something you had to embody, something you would live, breathe, and experience. As the crystal's light intensified, you felt your consciousness expanding, reaching beyond the limitations of your physical body. You were becoming one with everything around you, a part of the eternal flow of existence. In this sacred space, time lost all meaning. It was as if you were both everywhere and nowhere at once, suspended in the vastness of the divine. After what felt like both an eternity and a mere moment, Archangel Michael spoke once more, his voice now full of warmth and encouragement. The journey is yours to complete. What you have experienced here will continue to unfold within you, guiding you toward your highest potential. You could feel his presence surrounding you, a constant reminder that you were never truly alone, that the divine was always with you, leading you toward your destiny. With these words, a deep sense of peace washed over you. You knew that this experience was only the beginning. The path ahead would not always be easy, but it would be one of immense growth, transformation, and ultimate understanding. As you prepared to leave the secret location, you felt a surge of gratitude rise within you, grateful for the opportunity to witness such profound truths, and for the guidance that would continue to shape your journey. Type Amen to receive your blessing. Amen. And as you say this, feel the blessings of the divine pouring into you. The universe is aligned with your highest good, and you are stepping into your purpose. With every breath, you are becoming more attuned to the energy of the divine, and the path ahead will be illuminated with clarity and grace. The air around you began to shift once more, signaling that it was time to leave this sacred space. As you turned to walk away from the crystal, you noticed that the beings of light, though silent, were smiling, their energy radiating love and support. Archangel Michael remained by your side, his presence steady and strong. Remember, he said, you carry the light of this place within you. It will guide you, even in the darkest of times. You nodded, a sense of peace settling in your heart. The secrets of the universe had been revealed to you, and you were now part of something much larger than yourself. You were not just a witness to this divine moment, you were a participant in the eternal dance of existence. As you walked away from the crystal, you felt the weight of the knowledge you had received settling into your being, but it was not burdensome. Instead, it felt like a gift, a blessing, a map to navigate the challenges and triumphs that lay ahead. You had been chosen to carry this light, and with it, you would walk the path of truth, love, and divine purpose. Go forward with courage, Archangel Michael's voice echoed in your mind. The world needs the light you carry. His words were a call to action, a reminder that the work you had to do was just beginning. You were being sent back to the world, but you were no longer the same person who had arrived. You had been transformed by the divine energy of this sacred location, and now, it was time to share that transformation with the world. As you took the first step toward your new life, you knew that the journey ahead would be one of challenges, yes, but also one of immense growth. The divine wisdom you had received would serve as both shield and sword, guiding you through every trial and triumph, You were now a beacon of light, a messenger of truth, and the world was waiting for you to shine. Type Amen to receive your blessing. Amen. And as you say this, know that you are aligned with the divine. Your purpose is clear, and your path is lit with the wisdom of the universe. Every step you take from this moment forward is guided, and you are never alone. The blessings of the divine are with you, now and always. Archangel Michael stood before you, his luminous presence filling the space with an energy so powerful that it seemed to ripple through the air itself. You have been chosen, he spoke, his voice deep and resonant, carrying a weight of divine authority. The time has come for you to embark on a mission that only a few will ever understand, let alone speak of. It is a journey into the unknown, and you are destined to walk it. The very atmosphere around you seemed to tremble with anticipation as the words of the archangel sank in. There was no doubt in your heart that this was a pivotal moment in your existence, one that would change everything. Michael's gaze was unwavering, as if he could see directly into your soul, understanding the depth of what you were about to undertake. You are being transported to a place beyond the reach of the common world, Archangel Michael continued, his wings unfolding with a sound that was both gentle and mighty at once. Few have ever dared to speak of it, for it is a realm that holds secrets, power, and knowledge that the world is not yet ready to receive. But you, my dear soul, are ready. As you listened to his words, a sense of clarity began to settle in. The words "ready" and "chosen" echoed in your mind, resonating like a call to your deepest self. Something deep within you stirred, an ancient part of your soul awakening to the truth of this mission. You knew, beyond any doubt, that the path you were about to walk was not for the faint-hearted. Suddenly, the space around you began to shift. The familiar world you knew started to dissolve, replaced by a vast, endless expanse of stars. You could feel yourself being lifted, as if by unseen hands, drawn into a powerful current of energy that had no equal. There was no fear, no anxiety, only a deep, unwavering sense of trust in the journey unfolding before you. You must understand, Michael said, his voice now softer, yet still filled with undeniable strength, the place you are being taken to is not just a physical location, but a sacred space of the highest order. It is a place of learning, transformation, and empowerment. But only those who have been chosen may enter. The rest remain unaware, bound by the limits of their own understanding. As you continued to be drawn further into this cosmic expanse, you could feel the weight of the mission settling within you. You were not just being transported physically, you were being elevated spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. The mission ahead was not simply a task, it was an awakening, a profound shift in consciousness that would unlock your true potential. A surge of light surrounded you, enveloping you in warmth and security. And in that instant, you understood. This was not the first time you had been called to such a mission. In fact, you had been prepared for this moment your entire life. Every experience, every challenge, every joy, had been leading you to this very moment. You were a vessel, ready to carry the message and wisdom that would transform the world. Archangel Michael appeared beside you, his expression one of compassion and strength. "You are not alone in this," he reassured you. "There are others who will accompany you, though they may not be seen with your physical eyes. You are part of a greater plan, a divine design that stretches across time and space." The more you absorbed the Archangel's words, the more you felt a sense of calm settle into your being. This mission, though mysterious and daunting, was not something you needed to fear. You had everything within you to succeed. The divine had always been with you, and now, in this moment, it was clearer than ever before. You were about to embark on a journey that would forever alter your understanding of the world and your place within it. As you continued to rise through the stars, you were filled with a sense of purpose that was undeniable. This place you were being taken to was not a destination, but a point of transformation. The energy surrounding you was unlike anything you had ever felt, a pure, untainted force that was both humbling and empowering. "This place," Michael said again, his voice resonating in your very being, "will test you. It will stretch you to your limits and beyond. But it will also reveal truths about the universe and yourself that you have yet to comprehend." The path ahead would not be easy. It would challenge everything you thought you knew about reality. But you were not afraid. You had been chosen for a reason. The divine presence within you was stronger than any challenge that lay ahead. Type Amen to receive your blessing. Amen. And with each breath, you are filled with the strength and clarity needed to fulfill your divine mission. The power of the universe is aligned with you, guiding you through every step of your journey. The journey continued, and you felt the shift in your consciousness deepening with every passing moment. You were no longer the person you had been when you first set out on this mission. You were evolving, expanding, and embracing the unknown with a sense of calm certainty. The divine energy flowing through you was like a river, constantly flowing, never stagnant, carrying you to places you could not yet fathom. As the distance between you and the familiar world grew, you were enveloped by an overwhelming sense of trust in the process. This was your calling. There was no turning back. The mission ahead was not just important, it was essential for the awakening of the world. You were part of a select group, chosen not only for your strength but for your willingness to step into the unknown. Archangel Michael's words echoed in your mind: "Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt your mission. You are prepared, and the world needs the light you carry." The stars around you grew brighter as you neared your destination. You could feel the pull of this sacred place intensifying, as if it were a magnetic force drawing you toward its heart. The place you were being taken to was not of this world, yet it was meant for you. It was a realm beyond time, beyond space, where only those who were ready could access the secrets hidden within. The closer you came to this mysterious location, the more you understood its purpose. This was not just a place of learning, it was a place of transformation. It held the answers to questions that had been asked for eons. It was a source of power and wisdom that could change the course of history. And you were chosen to be its keeper. As you arrived at the gates of this hidden realm, you felt an overwhelming sense of awe. You were standing at the threshold of something far greater than yourself. This was not just an ordinary mission, this was a divine calling. And you had answered it. With one final step, you crossed the threshold and entered a place that could only be described as eternal. The light here was unlike anything you had ever seen, a pure, all-encompassing, and filled with an energy that felt both familiar and foreign at the same time. This was the space where time itself seemed to stand still. It was both an entrance and a beginning. Type Amen to receive your blessing. Amen. And with each step you take in this sacred space, you are filled with the divine power to fulfill your mission. You are now connected to a greater purpose, and the universe is guiding you toward the success of your hidden mission. Trust in the process, for it is unfolding exactly as it should.